Hey, Jimmy Martin here, your real estate professional at Home Advantage Realty. And of course, I am here today with Transaction Travis Torcoletti with Carolina One Mortgage. I always mix it up. He has been a mortgage professional for how long now?
Almost 17 years.
17 years. Wow, that's I bet you've seen things go up and down and sideways and whatever other way and everything. But we wanted to come and talk to you today because we were talking, and I said, Travis, what is the number one thing people ask you about or concerned about what's going on with the housing market?
Number one thing, Jimmy, rates.
Rates.
Everybody wants to know, when are rates going to come down? Rates are up, down. When are they going to come down? People saw those COVID rates.
Yeah.
Those aren't coming back.
No, we'll never see them again.
No, that's a once in a lifetime situation that happened, and you're not going to see that again. So with that question, what I always tell people is this: let's let the math speak for itself. So I go through the math with you here.
Okay.
We're going to use a typical $350,000 purchase price because in our market, that's pretty average.
I think that's the median price home, especially over here in Lexington, over there in Blythewood, where I'm at, and everything. Anything in the Midlands, I think that's the middle.
That's right there in the sweet spot. I agree. So 350 purchase, 5% down. Conventional loan today, 6.5%. Your monthly principal and interest, I'm only using the principal and interest here. Taxes and insurance will vary, but the P&I is the loan itself. $2,100 a month on that purchase.
Okay.
350 with 5% down.
And that's not with taxes and insurance.
No, that's just the principal and interest.
That's just your loan.
That's just the loan itself.
At 6.5.
Correct.
Okay, because that's what I've seen. Normal for conventional is 6.5.
That's right.
Okay.
So the question I get is, well, should I wait? Well, let's see. So let's suppose you found a nice home and you pass because you think rates are gonna drop.
Yeah.
So let's say it's 12 months later, 10 to 12 months later, rates have dropped. We're now down from 6.5 to 5.875, which is a pretty significant rate drop.
Which, I mean, the way things are going, that's probably gonna happen, but it's not gonna happen anytime soon. I don't see it happening this year. If it does, I'll be pleasantly shocked.
Mm-hmm.
But the way things are going, I just don't see it coming down to that. But yeah, so if we waited 12 months.
That's right. So let's say you decide to wait. Is waiting worth it? That's the other question. That's the crux of what people are getting at. Is waiting for rates to come down worth it? Well, let's say rates drop to 5.875 within 12 months. But that same home has now gone up in value. So let's say it went from 350 and now it's worth 370, because that's not an unreasonable thing to have happen in this market either. So now your rate is 5.875. Home price is now 370. Your monthly principal and interest is now $2,079 from $2,100. You saved $21 a month waiting for that rate to come down. Is that worth it?
No, I do not think it is. I know you being the financial person that you are, no. And right now, it is a buyer's market. On the 11th of June, right now, there are a lot of homes in the market, and I'll do a separate video on how many homes are out there. But right now, it is a buyer's market. You can go out there, not saying you can offer something extremely low and lowball the seller out of their home. But the thing is there's a lot of homes out there for you to pick from. So if you, right now, your kids is to start the summer, and your kids want to move, and you want to move into a different neighborhood that's a bigger home, and you want your kids to go to this different school district, now's a good time to start looking and doing that, because it is a buyer's market. I don't know how many times I can say that without getting through to the people out there. And no, the interest rates are not what they were a couple years ago, and we'll never see that again. I predict, which we're not supposed to, but I think that it'll get down probably in about a year to what Travis just said, 5.5, and that's the best we're going to see across the board. But here's the thing: if you buy right now and you did pay 6.5, you could refinance if you want to play that game and do that and everything. But your house is going to be worth more now then than it is now, because you're purchasing a home and now you got equity in it, right?
That's right. That's right. We have a saying: marry the house, date the rate.
Date the rate.
Because a beautiful home that you truly love, that fits and checks all your boxes, is not going to come around as often as you will have the ability to refinance. Rates will drop.
Yeah.
$20 a month in this example is simply not worth the wait if you're going to sacrifice a home that you truly love.
Yeah, that's true. That's the thing. So this weekend coming up, and it's a couple of weeks before 4th of July weekend if you want to get started. I know a lot of people on vacation this week. The kids are out of school, you're going on vacations and stuff like that and everything. But when you get back, the interest rates may have slumped down a little bit and everything. Give Travis a call at
803-381-5149.
And then you can give me a call at 803-238-7227. And we'll be more than happy because you got to get pre-qualified and make sure that you have, make sure that's what your house payment do you want, of course. You don't want to be house poor. Yes, you might can afford a $600,000 home, but do you really want a $600,000 home and you can't go on vacations like maybe the one you just come off of? So think about that. Talk to Travis about that. You might want to be able to get into that home, into that other neighborhood. Some people moving across town, and right now a lot of people are right sizing, what we call right now. So they move into something smaller, something with the owner suite on the main. There's a lot of houses out there like that, and those are typically the ones that go a lot faster. So give Travis a call, then give me a call, and then we can find you the home of your dreams, or the home that you are going to spend maybe the next 20 years in, or maybe the next 5 years in. We don't know. But give us a call. If you need anything, don't forget to give us a call. Talk to you then.